neighborhood Trench Gamer Ops, bringing you some more Tales of Arise. Yeah, sorry about the short cutoff last night. It kind of just stuff happened, and I had to get off early. I didn't really want to, so. But anyway, we left the town of Sabine, or probably botched the name, but now we're moving on to the next town. Oh, these little guys are yelling like crazy. We're gonna go take care of them in a sec. Oh, while we're at it, let's see if we can get any new items. Apple gels, peach gel. Man, why is everything so expensive? Oh my god. The orange gels, like, everything is super, like, pricey now. It's, like, crazy. Oh, nice. We can buy ingredients. Fantastic. I'm gonna buy 40 of those. Ooh, actually, those are a little pricier. Let's get 25 of these.
I wonder what...
Oh! Interesting.
what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
I gotta say, the designs of these weapons in this game are phenomenal. Like, they are really, really cool. Oh, I can make that. Oh, I can make her a stronger gun. That's good. I still need to make that one. I want to actually make sure I can make every single weapon in this game. Oh, I can make that. I can make him some stronger gear. Alright. Really? I could have made a shock charm? Daggum.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Let's fight these guys.
No holding
If
back!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
This'll be a piece of cake! Rising right now! Lunar Rondo! Here I come!
Let's give it a whirl!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
What did they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Here I come! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our...
Less talking, more pummeling.
Didn't even break a sweat. So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? I think Hootle senses something.
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Take this!
In here!
Rising Falcon! Lunar
Get out
escape!
in there with the others! If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay?
It's over!
One more time! Dance in
You're
the wind!
finished! Pierce through!
Seal!
Sonic thrust! Rising Warrior! Here I come! You're finished!
Blow away!
Now!
It's over! Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Falcon!
Evil Fly! Seal!
Here I come!
Duel of the
You're
Eye!
finished!
Glacial Spear.
Take this!
Here's the evil.
Flying freaks! What did they just
It's in
do?
the sky.
Shion, can you take care of them?
Let's intercept this done.
We did it! Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, and use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
What could this be?
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zeugles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zeugles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in. I hate camping out.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Zeugles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? I couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Shion. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out? I have a bad feeling about this.
Lightning contest it!
I'm on it! Here I come! Now! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Eat this! Here I come!
Talon Hurricane! Take the raging cascade
Eagle
lightning!
Dive!
Don't
You're
worry
mine!
now.
Huh?
This'll come in handy.
Here I come! Take this!
Talon Hero!
Start up!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Photon Blast!
Lightning
Lightning
Falcon!
contest!
Wyvern! Rising Rocket!
my watch!
Come and get it!
Stardust! You're mine!
Here, let me help.
Stardust! I'm on! Rising Falcon!
Fang Blast!
Searing flame! Here goes!
I'm on it! You're mine!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
It's go time!
Rising Falcon! Burn! Rising Wyvern!
No chance!
Sleep now! Do it!
Rising Wyvern!
Good luck!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
I can feel my precision improving. Get lost!
Blue escape!
Hey,
Rising
when did I
Wyvern!
get so popular?
My astral energy! Dance in the wind! Let's get you all tucked away! Lightning
Smash
descend!
you!
I'm only getting started!
We got flyers!
I've got the ball! Let a marksman handle it! Leave the enemy's arms to
All
me!
yours! You're finished!
No complaints
You
here!
love. Watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think! Just keep swinging!
We're thinning them out.
Please? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very close.
Strike!
Feel.
Rising Falcon! This one's
Do it!
all mine! Long!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my power growing!
What could this be?
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
There we go. My guess is the next character we're going to run into is probably going to be the Shield Lady.
Ah!
All right. Yeah. Good grief.
Very nice.
You had that coming.
I guess...
Yes. I don't believe this.
Oh, this must be when we learn how we can harvest stuff.
Huh? Really?
Oh, cool. Raising livestock. You can raise livestock for cooking ingredients. Place the livestock you want to raise in the barn and give them feed. You can give them paid feed to raise more of them faster. You can get ingredients once your livestock grow over time. Guarding livestock. Livestock can come under attack by stray Zeugles. Mice can also get in the barn, which will keep from growing pokes a guard dog or to lure the rats or a stray Zeugle attack and perhaps a guard cat to lower the rate of the mice getting in. It's not bad.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
I think Hootle senses something.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling, too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Maybe something's...
I guess.
Hmm? Sure. Hmm. Sure.
I wonder if something happened.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the controller's about to die. Aw, dadgummit.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems...
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elder Menancia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Audolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elder Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps. What if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Oh, we got another one. Man, how many skill panels is everyone gonna get? Dadgum.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. Two wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danin coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danins.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danins here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! Over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danins, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
But ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
There!
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elde Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
I'm sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Xion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a Lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Let's follow the cat for now. Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. No, let me. That freaking does it! Rising Falcon! This one's gonna be tough. You're mine! Soda! Eagle Drive! Talon Storm! Rising Falcon! You're finished!
I never miss!
I'm not done! Talon Storm!
Lightning confiscated!
Rising
The
Wyvern!
tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental? You're finished! Away! There's always room for improvement. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
They've got me surrounded.
Rising Wyvern! Eagle Dive! Rising! This one's all mine! Eagle Dive! Rising Falcon! New escape! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Rising Falcon!
Dance in the wind! Back into the fray!
Here I come!
Why'd you human?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Now! Do it! Get through!
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls. But now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using the Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material. The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Sorry, Shionne. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
You're mine! You're finished!
That's like you!
Shut him down! You're mine! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Lightning raging cascade!
Take this!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Here's the evil!
Hurricane! It's over!
Eagle fly!
Pierce through!
Do it!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
Get on in there! The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there.
Glacial spear.
Here I go!
Here's evil.
Sleep now.
Stop!
Freeze laser. Crossblade.
Try harder!
You're mine. Glacial spear.
You're mine!
Here's evil.
You're finished!
Freeze laser.
Damn it! We can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
Take this!
There, go! You're mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm on it!
Strike!
I'll smash you!
Air thrust!
Take this! You're finished!
Here with the marksman!
Rising Falcon!
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern!
By the power of
Rising
water!
Falcon! I'm not done!
Eat this!
You're mine!
We got the advantage!
Good.
I never
Now we
miss.
just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's on it!
Got it! Glacial Spear!
Take it!
Pierce evil!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air confiscated!
I'm on it!
Dance in the wind! Into the shadow!
You're
Air
mine!
thrust!
It's over!
Mega ray!
They can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Here I come!
Dance
Rising
in the wind!
Wyvern!
Go! Air
Rising Falcon!
Photon flash! Lightning Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer! Here I go! You're mine!
You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Pierce
Rising
evil!
Falcon!
Thunderblade! Freeze
Hit!
Lancer!
Sonic
Here's
Thrust!
a healing art!
Strike!
First aid!
Okay, here I
Dance
go!
in the wind! Air thrust! Take it!
Strike!
Hang on! I'll blow you to smithereens! Dance in the wind!
Rising
This one's
Falcon!
mine! Air thrust! Photon! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Mega ray! By the power of water!
Not a chance! Not a chance! Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do!
Rising Falcon!
I never miss!
It's over!
Sleep now! Lord with
You're
the
mine!
Searing Flame!
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Back into the flame!
Rising Falcon!
Mega ray! Lightning
You're
contagion!
mine!
Pierce through! More time!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're finished!
There!
Eat this!
Mega ray!
You're
Dance
mine!
in the wind!
You're finished!
Air thrust! Take it! You're mine! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Glacial Spear! Air
It's over!
evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Air thrust! It's over!
Stop!
I'll heal you all!
Try harder!
Air
My
thrust!
turn!
Healing
Rising Falcon! Pierce through!
Dance in the
Sonic
wind!
Thrust!
I'm only air thrust!
Take
What a
this!
relief!
You! Air
Here I
thrust!
go!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Now you see what I can do!
Light
Where are you going? The tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for Law!
Burn!
Into the shadows!
You're mine! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Air thrust!
You're mine! It's over!
Lightning condensed there! Thunderblade!
Here I come!
Mega ray!
You're finished!
Gemini Aqua! By the
Through
power
with
of
kick!
water! Dance in the
Hit
wind!
on through!
I'll work you through!
Through!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Air thrust! Freeze Lancer!
Strut!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
I'm not
Air
done!
thrust!
Sonic Thrust!
Glacial
Rising
Spear!
Wyvern!
Pierce evil!
Rising Falcon! Pierce through!
Do it! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
They really made us work for that one. Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training? You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a sec and I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
This better... not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really?
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle Dawn!
Take this!
Not on my watch!
Shattering the pieces!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Now you see what I can do! Rising Hurricane! Eagle Dawn!
You're mine!
Lightning Orb!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
It's showtime!
Storm!
Thunder Blade!
Here I come! I'm not done! Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang!
Healing
Now I can let loose. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I guess.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Demon Fang! Take this!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
Eagle Dawn!
Up and down! Let's go! Mega Ray! Thunder Blade!
I'm on it! I'm not done!
Watch this!
Through! Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Smash you!
Rising Falcon! You're mine! Storm! Here I come! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
They're not playing around!
Pierce through!
Far enough!
Primed and ready!
Watch this!
You're mine!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
It's over!
Eagle Dawn!
Where are you going? Wind Astral Energy! One at a time! Light Astral Raging Cascade! It's over!
Demon Fang! I'm not done!
Eagle Dawn!
Demon Fang!
Lightning
one's all
Orb!
mine.
Light Astral Energy!
Sonic Thrust!
Photon Strike!
Eagle
Dance
Dawn!
in the wind!
Here I come!
Air
It's
Thrust!
over!
Light Astral Energy!
I'm on it.
By the
Demon
power
Fang!
of water!
Sonic Thrust! I can carve through armor!
Here I come! You're finished!
Thunder Field!
Sonic Thrust!
Raging Cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle
How about
Dawn!
this? Searing Gale!
Field! Flame of
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Here I come! It's over!
Shining
Eagle
Supernova!
Dawn!
Strike!
Raging
Glacial
Cascade!
Spear!
Fierce Evil!
Rising Wyvern! Burn!
Art Expert!
Eat
Coming
this!
through!
Rising Falcon! Start up!
Eagle Dawn!
Here I go! Lightning
Strike!
Orb! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
You're mine!
In the wind!
You're finished!
Gemini all here!
I'm on it!
Let's get
Take
close!
this! It's over!
Talon
Take
Hurricane!
this!
Lightning
Eagle
Orb!
Dawn!
Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Here I come!
Here, let me help!
It's over!
Air Thrust! First aid!
You're mine!
Eagle Dawn!
Lunar Blast!
Sonic Thrust!
Lightning
Rising
Carve
Wyvern!
through armor!
Take
Not
this!
on my watch!
It's over!
Lightning!
Take
I
this!
never miss!
That's enough! You're finished!
Dance in the
Sonic
wind!
Thrust!
There!
Rising Wyvern!
Talon
Rising
Hurricane!
Falcon!
Eagle Dawn!
Blue Escape!
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
They're not playing around! Blade!
Here I come!
Hurricane! Far enough! Eagle Dawn!
Here I go!
Flaming Meteor!
Gale Force!
Here I come!
Alright!
Demon Fang!
Blow away! Indian discharge!
Here, let me
Here I
Thunder
come.
Field! First aid! Raging Cascade!
It's over!
Eagle Dawn!
It's on!
I'm only getting started!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning
Fang!
Come over!
You're mine! Start up!
Lightning Containment Circle!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Here I come!
Mega Ray! Light Astral
Here I
Energy!
come! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Rising
Now
Falcon!
you see what I can do!
Here I come! It's over!
Glacial Spear!
You're alone now!
Thunder Field!
Take this!
Let them
It's over!
Tiger Blade! Field!
Get up!
I have no limits! Demon Fang!
Energy!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder... We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us. Full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, That's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me. And together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elda Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith. Right. Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seem kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zeugles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm? Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zeugles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you! think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
We've reached our destination.
Alright, so we were able to find out a plot against Dohalim. Things have gotten really interesting, especially the fact that we found out that there's something that actually happens when people lose all their spirit energy. So, anyway, I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity to stop for now. We'll pick this up later. If you all are enjoying my Let's Play of Tales of Arise, I'd really appreciate it if you rate, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and to help me do better. And I want to be able to make better videos for you all to enjoy. So, anyway, this is your friendly neighborhood Trench Gamer Ops signing out. You all take care now.